Everything you see in green on this map of New York State has begun reopening. Everything else, where we live, not opening yet.
So it's a good day. We want to have great days, though.
Mayor Bill de Blasio talks about how ICU cases and new coronavirus cases are down, but hospitalizations are up slightly. It shows how the city is inching toward reopening, but new research out today may offer strong guidance for how to speed up the process.
But the spread is continuing in those communities, and that's where the new cases are coming from.
Governor Andrew Cuomo talked about the results of a study in which 8,000 residents in lower-income communities of color did antibody testing through a program set up by churches. The results were surprising.
The Bronx had the highest percentage, 34%.
That's 1 of every 3 people in the borough. Compare that to the citywide average of 19% of people testing positive for antibodies and therefore having had exposure to coronavirus. And in specific neighborhoods, the numbers are even higher.
Morrisania in the Bronx, 43% of the people tested positive.
I am surprised, actually.
Why is that?
Because when it first started, you didn't really see nobody over here. Like, it was really empty.
I don't see over here because we just now started coming outside. Everybody has masks on, gloves on.
But the research so far says it is the case. Lowering exposure among communities like this with the highest rates of positive tests could reduce the overall rates enough to reopen downstate New York sooner rather than later. And the governor saying that the state is taking action. Northwell Health coordinated this new research with churches from lower income communities of color. Well, Northwell Health is going to double the number of churches that it's working with. And the governor says that the state is working with Somos Community Health to increase the number of testing sites in New York City to 48. Also, it will increase the number of specific sites in NYCHA housing from 8 to 40. The idea is to get testing and tracing done in a way that's more effective to lower the overall rate and get the city and its suburbs back to reopening as soon as possible. Reporting live from the Morrisania section of the Bronx, I'm James Ford, Pix 11 News.